Hey.
What's going on, man?
He had me scratching my ear when it went on there.
Surprise,
should be some sort of a warning.
Yeah, right. I'm going to move this down just a touch. There we go. So better framing.
You know what? I saw that you have a watch. I forgot my watch and I forgot my wedding ring. This has been a weird day today.
Wow,
I am wearing pants though, so that's a good thing.
Step one. You got bare arms and
fingers,
man.
bare arms and fingers.
Crazy. Does it bother you though?
Like it does. It does. I've reached for my watch multiple times, and then I took it off in the shower, and then after showering, I don't normally. I don't know why we're talking about this. Anyway, I don't normally, but I did for some reason, so I got to put my ring back on.
Got you a little off kilter now, huh?
Yeah.
Katie says hello. So hello to Katie.
Hey, Katie.
We are doing Indy's morning show after hours live in a way, as we are streaming our podcast right now through Facebook, through Instagram, Twitch, all the places, YouTube, and we invite you to be a part of our conversation today.
Yep.
Now, part of the conversation is in regard to what is on the TV screen behind Kevin right now.
Barely see it. It's right over there.
It's
right there.
The Olympics.
The Olympics is on. Yeah. I find myself when the Olympics are on, I'll watch a sport. I don't really even like rugby was on a minute ago.
It's on right now, actually, right behind you.
Is it still on? Okay. And I don't really know the sport. I'm asking Matt, okay, how many points is scored for if it's called a touchdown? I don't know. But I found myself watching it anyway. Fascinated with it. Now, your brother-in-law is a rugby player, right?
Yeah. So this is mainly back when he was in like high school. He had a knee injury, but man, he loves playing rugby. And
that's a rough sport.
It is. And it's gotten me kind of into it. I'm not huge as much as like what he is, obviously, but I enjoy, and, obviously in Olympics, Team USA, and just for American pride, Team USA. But I do like the Springboks.
Yeah.
They're a great team. The New Zealand All Blacks, too. They are a great rugby team.
There.
So just it's cool to watch because of the athleticism and the power with like very little padding. Too. So pretty awesome. So.
It's fun. Well, that got us on the topic then. What kind of made up Olympic sport, what everyday sport, what everyday thing do you do that could be an Olympic sport that you would win the gold medal in? We asked that on the air and we got a ton of comments. I like the one somebody, I don't recall his name, but he mentioned a cashier. He can scan like nobody can scan. Now, Deb, if she was here, she'd argue with that because she claims she's really good at scanning there at the checkout, the self-checkout.
Which, by the way, let's point that out. Deb isn't here today. She'll be back with us on Monday. But on vacation.
What Olympic sport could she do?
I think I would say door dashing. And not like the physical act of her being the one driving around, but
she can schedule it, order it, and she knows how to change the locations. Well, she's been burnt a few times, but if we DoorDash here in the studio, she's got it all taken care of. She knows how to do that. Yeah, that's good. Let's see. What about she multitasks better than I do.
She does a great job.
Matt does a pretty decent job multitasking, but I would say multitasking would be Deb's maybe Olympic event.
Text responding as well. She responds to our
when she
texts.
wants to.
Yeah. Not our personal one, but when
I text her and she never responds to me.
No, yeah. Which is, I mean, for me, she's awful at responding to text messages. Messages in general, I'm terrible at.
Somewhat selective on that. So, and what did you say yours was this morning, Matt?
Mine was like falling asleep. I would say like if you're like, all right, Matt, ready, set, go. Lay my head down. Go. 3, 2,
that
done.
Probably means you're sleep deprived.
Maybe.
You probably need to work.
I'm so tired.
Yeah, mine is the remote control. I am a master at that thing. Drives my wife crazy, I know, but as soon as something comes on that I'm not interested, I'm back to another channel. And so remote controlling, maybe.
I think that's a good one.
Would be one.
Now, are you talking about just like remembering the channels and like prime time though too?
Yes.
And is there a certain, they're not the same. So if you have like DirecTV and Dish Network as an example,
just on my carrier. So
just your carrier. Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure that we're on the same page here. Cassie had a really good answer here too. She says couponing should be an Olympic sport.
Oh, that is a great idea.
I think
you do it on the phone nowadays, don't you? You don't really have to cut coupons anymore. Clip coupons, as they called it.
I love that though, because you could base it off of the total amount of coupons. And then you also have the total value of coupons, how much money saved in general.
Yeah.
So I feel like
that's a good one, Cassie. That's
great.
That's a good one. Yeah.
So those are a couple other responses. So let's ask you, if you had an everyday thing that you do, if you were like, hey, we want you to be in the Olympics, but you got to come up with it. What would you win at? What would be your thing? Another response we had this morning that I thought was fantastic was the beating the GPS.
Yeah.
Because we all said GPS.
And I didn't understand what that was at first, but you had to explain.
Yeah. So you set your GPS to a certain destination and it says, oh, it's 10 minutes away. You'll get there at this time. Okay. Challenge accepted. I'm going to beat that time. And that's what it is.
I see.
So I think that's a really good one too. So.
Yeah. Mine also other one was, and we had several people call in earlier today about that, was mowing, making sure those lines are perfectly straight.
Oh yeah.
And then if you change where you want to do more of a kind of crisscross pattern in it, anyway, that could be an Olympic event.
Yeah.
Someone get a gold medal in.
What about cutting your sleeves off your shirt?
No, I don't think that should be an Olympic event.
I think if you just do a quick rip.
Yeah.
I think it'd be great.
Yeah. So when you do cut the sleeves off those shirts, is it like a pattern?
Oh, no.
Do you just, so
it
one
depends.
sleeve could be a little shorter than the next sleeve?
So it varies. So the way I
talk
do
about
it,
the weirdest things in this podcast.
If we're going to have Olympic competitors, we might as well, right?
Okay.
So the way I do it is I will either cut them off at the seams. So just pull them off with my bare hands, rip.
This is my real don't care face, just so you know.
And then the other one is I will go halfway between the seam and the other seam, and then I will actually just cut it. So that way, if I want to get a little bit more sunburn, because it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Still the I don't care face, just so you know. Just so it
You're
hasn't
intrigued.
Changed. It's the same. No. I'm just representing Deb.
That's right.
Yeah. I'm kind of surprised she hasn't logged in.
Oh, she's probably on the beach right now. She's probably got her own sleeveless shirt on.
Yeah, probably so.
Oh, funny. Let's see what we got here. Comment wise, Kanan. Hey, Kanan, when do you go back to school, bud?
Oh yeah, a lot of kids are in school.
Yeah.
Listening habits have changed already, and we saw a traffic pattern a little different too.
Yeah. I will say too, Kanan would be an excellent contender for the Olympic sport of mullet growing.
Is that's that Kanan?
Yeah.
I know
Kid's
who
got
you're
a
talking
sick
about.
flow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he goes, got to go change to a sleeveless shirt. There you go, my guy.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And he's homeschooled. That's right. I knew that.
So, but still, when does school start?
Yeah. Have you
you're not
stopped?
going year round, are you?
Yeah.
But
I think, Kanan, the fact that you are homeschooled and you get to wear a sleeveless shirt at school, perfect. I think that's awesome.
Is that technically a school uniform then?
Probably.
Oh, okay.
Sleeveless shirt, sleeveless Fridays, school uniform. I like it. We should adopt that all across Indiana.
Yeah.
All right. If you've got an Olympic sport, everyday Olympic sport, so things that us average folk who are not super trained.
I've got another one for you.
Athletes, yeah.
Adding cheese to about any recipe.
Man, I'm telling you.
Matt, Deb and I will talk about something. Oh, yeah, this is great. And Matt's like, yeah, but have you tried it with cheese?
Yeah, put cheese on
it. Like, who puts cheese on this? The other day, we had the Tenderloin Tuesday come in, and Matt's like, these are great, but they could use cheese. Who puts cheese on a Tenderloin? Matt Malone does. Matt Malone. So, anyway.
Oh, man. Kanan says they should do that. There's mullets in every country. I've got friends in Quebec and Russia. Okay, so I got some.
So mullet growing would be
that'd be a great one.
That would work, yeah.
All right. So we've got Katie who says washing your pets. That's a good answer. Kanan says cheese. Yes, he also says, I do both. Or I do, Kevin. She also puts cheese on
everything.
Yeah.
Well,
so good.
Then you'd be going for the gold or the silver or the bronze, the two of you.
You've got to go for the gold because that's most likely the color of cheese.
There we go.
I knew sharp cheddar.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah. We should do a whole show sometime about things you can add cheese to.
It would be the equivalent of the Bubba Gump shrimp company, right?
Yeah.
So shrimp, fried shrimp, deep fried, scallop.
And I've always heard that you can add bacon to anything and makes it better, but I'm not sure that's true with cheese. I'm sorry, you Wisconsinites, but I'm not sure that's true with
There's
cheese.
so many different types. It's so good. All right. Yeah. Going down a rabbit hole. All right. Everyday Olympics, everyday things that you do that you think could be an Olympic sport and you would excel at it. That's what we're asking you. You can join the conversation.
Somebody from Martinsville said they were good at snoring.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who was that?
I feel sorry for the neighbors there in Martinsville.
I don't remember who it was.
Maybe heard that then too. What you got going on this weekend? Work on your everyday made up Olympic event.
Deb just texted me.
Oh, did
not
she?
at all to do with the contest.
Oh. Tell her that we're on the air right now.
Excuse me, we're working.
Yeah.
We love Deb.
Well, go and do the air quotes for working.
Yeah, right.
We're working.
Yeah. can't wait for her to come back and be back here with us. But glad that she's having fun.
And the pressure's on Deb.
Mhm.
I fell short of that goal, so I apologize for that. But pressure's on Deb. When you took your little mini vacay, you came back with treats. Came back with a souvenir, and we'll see if Deb does. I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't.
What was my souvenir again? You remember?
It's right over here. Hold on a minute. Don't move, everybody. I'm going to. He wrapped these up.
It's upside down.
It's upside. Oh, he wrapped these up.
Yeah.
And gave them to us.
Orange marmalade.
So if there were an Olympic event for craziest souvenir,
dumbest souvenir, maybe.
that might be. He actually wrapped it up in like wrapping paper.
Yeah. Well, let me just tell you, it wasn't real wrapping paper. It was printer paper that I printed a wrapping paper pattern on.
You went above and beyond, my friend. Above and beyond.
Oh, don't worry. I'll get that for you coming up here this weekend, too. I'll find something in Houston. All right. Hey, have a great weekend.
Yes.
We're going to be back for the podcast again next Friday. And can't wait.
Should let you know that if you're watching this weekend, tune in Monday morning. Maybe your work schedule's changed because kids are going back to school. Tune in a little earlier. We got lots of great stuff. If you only listen to the 7 o'clock hour, we are also on the 6 o'clock hour.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Literally. I mean, give us some time.
Yeah.
We'll make it worth it. That's for sure.
Absolutely.
All right. Thanks for joining today. Have a great weekend. We will see you on Monday.